Hey everyone, welcome to this update of Trade with Rob, brought to you by WealthBuildersHQ.com. And this update is for Friday, the 16th of August, 2024. Hope you're having a fantastic day. As we get started, make sure that before you ever take on a trade, it fits your own personal risk profile and risk tolerance. All right, so let's go ahead and dive right in on today. S&P 500, wham bam, thank you, man. What a gap and go, man. This was awesome. This gap here reminds me of this gap here. We have gotten back now, as of today, it is just after 4 p.m. Eastern. As of today, we've gotten back every bit that we lost from this move down. We got above this downtrend line, which we brought up last evening in a free training we did, a freemium training, which was a premium class that we gave away for free to everybody that registered for it. You can go to the website and get a look at it. It's going to be on our site, on our YouTube channel as well. So we got all back above it. This downtrend line here was from one of the members in there last night. Jim had come up with that and said, look at that, how we got this confluence here. Blew right through it, but good confluence. Right now, bullish bias, rank of 2. Not true bull, but it's not going to take much move. Up or down, it won't matter. Tomorrow, we're going to cross the moving average, the 8 up through the 21, pink through the green, unless we get a big gap down tomorrow. We wind up over here. Other than that, we'll see them move up. So first candidate today is Mr. Softy, Microsoft. I like this one as a switchback, meaning I've got a bi-directional move on this one. Can go up, can go down. Either direction, I can take this trade. We're in a neutral bias right now, so I don't really have a preference to either one. So let's, but since it is bouncing bullish today, let's look at the bullish trade first. Small move back and a bounce. Take the trade off of that bounce at that 419.58 level. We've got 429 is resistance. So the target's going to be right around 427 or so is going to be the target. You pick your target. Stop will be just below the 419.5. On the downside, we're going to fail. That's a big fail. We don't need that far down. Fail, retest, and drop. And if it does, let me see something here. What do we got here? 4 to 19. That is 15, 14 points. Yeah, we don't need to split that level. So we're going to take the trade as it comes up to that 419.5 and fails. And right about 404.5 is our support. The target's going to be right up above there, right about 404.5, 407, 406, somewhere between 406, 407, and my stop will be just on the other side of that 419.58. All right, so that's number one and done. NFLX, ooh, one of my faves, baby, one of my faves. So we had a good move up today on the gap up. We did get an 8 crossover of the 21 and 55, so we're on the top with the 8, which is great, but we did close down underneath that 664, but we still are bullish. But it is a true, it is a true switchback where we can do both trade setups there. So based on that, let me just get my line out of the way so we don't have that mess there. Let's look at a bullish one first. Come on back up above the 664 quarter, retest and bounce, and 680.5 is resistance, right up in there. My target's going to be down there, somewhere just down below that, maybe at 678, 677, somewhere around there. And then on the downside, we're looking, if we get a move down, actually, we're going to go down a little further than we are. Come on back up, retest and drop. Let's see, we've got 36 and 64, 36, 46, 56, 28 points. We don't need a fib in there, so we don't need to split it. So we're going to take the trade here. If we're looking at 635, 636, so maybe about 638, 39 is going to be the target, right? And the stop, as always, will just be on the other side of the 0 line. All right, so that's number 2, and then SPXL is number 3. Another great gap today in relation to the market, without a doubt. This is a bullish 3x. Be very cognizant of that. This is 3 times the movement of a standard position. So it is definitely not for the faint of heart, but you get the biggest moves out of them if you're right. You get the biggest hits if you're wrong. So we've got a true switchback trade here. Let's get rid of that line. My crosshair is in the way. Let me just get it off the screen. Easier this way. So if we get a move up, a pullback, and a bounce, we're looking at 154 is resistance. At 153 is our target. Stops just on the other side of that 148.78. And to the downside, if we do get a downside move, I need to move down. I need a retest and a fail. And if it does, we take the bearish trade off of the fail. So right now, 144.5 is support. So about 145.5 is our target. Okay, my stop is just on the other side. Now keep in mind, what is a good system meant to do? A good system is meant to give you great entries when the position or the candidate presents itself with the pattern you're looking for. A great system is also meant to keep you out of bad trades, and that's exactly what's happened. We had very defined rules for the last 3 days on our setups and said, you know what, we're looking for this pattern. The pattern never presented itself, so no trades taken in the last 3 days. Am I upset by it? Well, I'd like to have had trades, but I'm not upset. I was just pulling over the numbers here. So nothing's changed. We're up 54, 34, 44. So $5,400 basically. If you come down to the last line over here where it says P&L per trade, we've got 22 trades that were filled on. Either that went our way, went against us, or broke even for an average of $247 per trade. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all at our next update. Bye for now.